So today we gotta talk about why Bone Shibaswap is about to explode. This is crazy, and I'm not just being sensational here. I really believe Bone is gonna be huge during this next bull market. So we're gonna talk about why that's so. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section, all that good stuff. And if you want these trading view indicators, check out Chart Prime, link in the description, risk-free for 7 days. Try it for 7 days, and you can go ahead and sign up for the premium monthly, premium quarterly, premium yearly, or the premium lifetime. But without further ado, let's get started on Bone Shibaswap. This is going to be huge, and this is part of the new segment I'm doing on this channel, which are pretty much daily altcoin gems. So this is the altcoin gem of the day of the daily altcoin gems, and that is Bone Shibaswap. Yes, Bone. So we're going to be going over this. This is huge. Now, first things first, let's kind of look at the prices for Bone. 2.1% down in the last 24 hours. Not too bad. But if you look over here, the market cap is at $244 million at $1.07. And the last 24 hours for the trading volume is 7.1 million. So pretty big. And the supply is very limited here with Bone. Only 229.9 million inside a circulating supply, and the total supply is only at 230 million. There's a lot of other things that are like trillions, quadrillions, like baby doge. But Bone right here, 229 million. That's a very low circulating supply. Now, looking at the price changes for Bone in the last year, I mean, everything else is pretty much down in the last year, every crypto. But Bone in the last 7 days is up 11%. And then Bone in the last 14 days is up 46.3%, which is very good. And then Bone in the last 30 days was 34.5%. And Bone in the last year is now up 129%. So that's pretty big. Like, a lot of things are not up that much. And if you look all the way back here for Bone, $651,000 in volume, in trading volume for the last 24 hours on the 11th of July 2022. That's about a full year ago. Pretty much is a full year ago. And now a year later, now our trading volume is at 7.1 million for Bone. And the market cap is literally twice as much. So this is pretty big. And Bone, it's probably about to explode right now. And that is because of Shibarium. And we're going to be talking about that as well. So we're going to do a technical analysis after we kind of go over Shibarium here. So Shibarium's bone pumping. Here are possible reasons. So this was made by you today. Shout out to them. So over here it says Bone is up 8%. It says Tayusi Kusama issues a new statement. So Bone is a governance token of the Shibaswap DEX, which is the official decentralized exchange of Shibarium, but is also a gas token for Shib's Layer 2 blockchain that the Shib team is about to launch, which is Shibarium. So Bone is going to be the gas token of Shibarium, and Shibarium is going to be huge. Just think about where Shiba Inu is right now in the space of DeFi. Shiba Inu literally has billions in market cap. So for Bone to be right up under Shiba Inu and to be the gas for the layer 2 blockchain of Shibarium, that's going to be pretty big. Now Shiba Inu is at 4.5 billion in market cap, but I remember when Shiba was once at 50 billion market cap. So this is going to be huge because during the next bull market, imagine Sheep being back at 50 billion market cap. People are predicting that Bone is going to go all the way up to $3, and I definitely believe it's going to go higher than $3. Actually, I've made an even higher prediction for Bone. In doing the math, it all adds up. If you were to think of our circulating supply, and this is an easy way to find any market cap or price prediction or whatever, but if you look at this, the circulating supply of Bone is what? 229 million. So take and paste that there and multiply that by the current price of Bone. It brings you to 246 million market cap, which is the market cap that we have now. So if you really want to do a price prediction for Bone, all you really got to do is take this $229 million in circulating supply, and then you can just multiply it by your target price. If they're saying $3, that's only 689 million in market cap. Imagine Bone being where Shiba Inu is right now. So you could take this and 229 million inside circulating supply, and then you can go ahead and multiply that by, I predict Bone is going to be worth a lot in the near future. Now we can say $10. That's about 2.2 billion in market cap because I got that smarts like that, I can just do it in my head. Anyways, 2.299 billion in market cap. I believe it can get much higher than that. And I predict Bone in the future with the bull market, give it a few years, Bone is going to be doing like 40 dollars pretty much, which is 9.9 billion in market cap. I truly believe Bone can get to $40, which is 9.19 billion in market cap. I truly believe it can do this. If Sheep can get to $50, Bone is literally going to be the layer 2 of Shibarium. So this is very, very possible with Bone. I truly believe it. Um, I just truly believe this. Think about BNB. BNB is used as the gas fees for the BNB chain for Binance. Look at what BNB has done just because of how they've set up their crypto. Obviously, BNB is not a layer 2; it's like a layer 1. BNB, just look at it, like 300 or 37.6 billion in market cap. BNB was way higher than this. It was like 150 to 200 billion in market cap, like at the peak of the bull market. So I think Bone can definitely get up to 9 billion. I truly believe this. Now, looking at Bone a little bit more deeper here, let's keep going over this and see why they're talking about Bone rising. Satoshi wrote in the Shibarium tech channel on Telegram yesterday that he is too busy starting the launch process of blockchain. He mentioned it since the Sheep community on Telegram asked him to tweet that Sheep 2.0 is a scam, but he was like, look, I'm too focused on launching this. And then he responded that he has no time to tweet about every Sheep related scam that emerges. Therefore, he hinted that the launch of Shibarium may be coming soon. So this is his exact words. He said, no, I won't tweet about every scam or token that lies. We are involved. I'm too busy starting the launch process of a blockchain. And apparently he's also too busy, grammar checking himself, because he's got some grammar errors in here and some vocabulary errors. So he's too busy for a lot of things right now. So yeah, he's been doing a lot. And last week, Kusama mentioned on Telegram that everything is already set and that he cannot change the date or place as this is part of his launch strategy. So he's already preset the date and it's already going to launch. It's like automatically set. So it's launching no matter what, it's launching at the time that he's made, but he's not made it public yet. So this is pretty good. Let's move on from this, but first let's read this. This is, as mentioned above, Bone is a token in which gas fees are paid on Shibarium, and a testnet has been running since March 11th. This is actually pretty important. It says as of now, the cumulative amount of transactions on it has surpassed 17.5 million. And they're saying that is on the testnet. They're saying which is a new all-time high. However, Satoshi Kusama has warned the community several times that since this is still a testnet, all the tokens used on it are not real and are used for test purposes only. But just on the testnet, 17.5 million have been used. Me personally, I haven't used the testnet because it's a testnet. I don't like using testnets. I'll just use it when it's the main net comes out. And a lot of people feel the same way. So this is going to be like 10 times the amount that it's at now, 10 times the 17.5 million, which would be 175 million pretty much. So yeah, a lot can happen in the near future here with Shibarium. Now, this is the $3 prediction that Satoshi Kusama, or that people are looking at for the Shibarium launch. I believe it's going to get way more than $3. Like, come on. Now, at launch, yes, it'll probably go up to $3. That's at launch. But when we get to the actual bull market, into the peak of the next bull market, that is when we see like $10, possibly even $40. Now, this is very important because if you're going to go ahead and do some math here and look at what you would have, let's do some math. So 9.196 billion market cap, which is 9,196,918,600. That is the exact number, which would be $40. Now, let's go ahead and say you want to take $1,000 and you want to divide that by our current price, which is $1.07. That would give you 934 Bone tokens. So if you go ahead and multiply that now by the price that we're looking at, which is $40, that's 37.3K. That's at the peak of the bull market, right? Or if you just take the 934 coins and multiply it by the $3 that they're predicting at the launch of Shibarium, that's $2,800. Obviously, that doesn't look like much. But now let's say you want to take $10,000 and you want to divide that by the current price of Bone, which is at $1.07. That's going to give you 9,345 bone tokens. If you go ahead and multiply that now by the $40 that we're looking at for the peak of the bull market, that's $373,000. Now, if you want to take that same 9,345 coins and multiply that by 3, which is going to be probably the price of bone at the launch of Shibarium, that is going to be boom. So yeah, there's a lot going on here with bone, and there's some huge potential here. Going from $9,345 to $28,000 at launch, that's huge. But then going up to $385,000 by the peak of the bull market, that's even bigger. That's if you put in $10,000 now. So yeah, there's huge potential here at bone, and yeah, there's just a lot of potential here. And yeah, they're predicting that it gets all the way up to a $3 market cap, or $3 at the launch of the Shibarium. But let's go ahead and go over the technical analysis here for bone, because bone has been taken off recently. So looking over here, since June, about the 10th of June, bone has been pumping. So it hit the bottom of this momentum wave band, which is very important if you're going to look at this. It was projected to probably continue to go down, but it had a change in direction. And that's when Satoshi started teasing like Shibarium's coming out soon. And then it just had a whole change in direction. And now we're seeing real time, bone is doing very well. This is the momentum wave band here. It hits the momentum wave band and goes up. This is a very important to look at, because if bone were to just start randomly dropping, then where it's going to end up stopping at is the top area of the green area of the momentum wave band, which is the purchasing area. This is showing where purchasing is more likely to happen. If we were to pull back inside a bone, it's showing that it'll probably stop around 80 cents before it starts to rise again. Now, there is also this area here. So we could probably end up pulling back to 93 cents if there was going to be a pullback. If not, we do have this area up here. This green line that's starting to form is going to be that next purchasing area. Well, really the next resistance for bone, which is going to be around $1.17. So if we're going to go increase there, then that's probably what we'll see. But we're probably going to have the pullback more than we're going to have the pump, because, and this is inside the near term, but I believe truly that bone is going to explode in the long term. So if you look at the oscillator here, the prime oscillator, you can see that we're literally just so much purchasing power here. You can see how it's all the way up here and it's just going sideways. Eventually it has to come down. Now what we're seeing here is that this red arrow here is starting to form, because a downtrend, just like what happened back here, is about to start happening here. So we're probably about to have a little bit of a downtrend here for bone, and we can see that through the oscillator here. Now, if you look at what happened back here, how it pulled back, it wasn't even much of a pullback from there to there, which constitutes from here to here. And that's pretty much that pullback right there. It wasn't a big pullback. It was about 98 cents all the way down here to about 87 cents. It really wasn't much of a pullback, 11 cents at most. The same thing that happened here. When it pulled back, it really wasn't a big pullback at all. So I think the same thing could happen here, where it's not going to be a big pullback. It's probably not going to bring us all the way back here to 80 cents or 82 cents. It's probably going to end up bringing us down to this area here, which is going to be around 93 cents. So I think that's probably what's going to end up happening here for bone. It's probably not going to go all the way down to 80 cents from there. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. It's all up to you what you want to do here. This is the 4-hour chart, by the way. And then if you look over here at the 15-minute chart, we just now had a breakout here inside of bone, which is why we had that pullback. So the breakout just now happened, and then a pullback followed it. But this is actually pretty important, because now if you're going to look at it from this perspective on the short term, like the short term, then we're probably going to have a little bit of an increase here. And you can see that here on the prime oscillator. Shows that we're probably about to have a little bit more buying power coming back in. And we just hit the bottom support area of our momentum wave band, which means increase in price could probably happen very soon here again for bone, possibly getting back up to $1.09 before we pull back down to that $1 to 90 cent area that we're seeing on the 4-hour chart. So could be a temporary increase up to $1.09 to $1.10, pulling back down to $1 flat. So that could happen in the very near short term. Whereas when you look at the 4-hour chart, look at a little bit more of a longer perspective here, you're seeing that, yes, we're going to have that little bit of an increase, but it's going to be immediately followed by that pullback bringing us back down probably to like $1 to 90 cents before we build up more momentum to rise inside of bone. Now, that's if we don't just have a random pump in the crypto market. If we have a random pump like we did last week, then we're just going to be straight up from there. So we'll see what happens for that in the near term. But anyways, if you want these trading view indicators, they're very, very good, by the way, and very accurate. If you want these, definitely go to chartprime.com and click the link inside of the description, and you can try risk-free for 7 days, money back guaranteed. You can get the premium monthly for $67 a month. You can get the premium quarterly for $143 a quarter, which is a 39% discount, or you can get the premium yearly, which is $489 a year at the 41% discount. Or you can just get the premium lifetime, which is $1,197. And originally it's $1,800, but you can get this for discount once for $1,197. And then you'll have it for a lifetime. And if you just want to try all these for 7 days, you can get the 7-day money back guaranteed for these 3 here. And what this includes is the Chart Prime Premium Trading Suite, which is the 3 multi-purpose versatile indicators that I was just now showing you, full access to the active Discord community, new indicators, features and upgrades consistently added to your trading suite, 5 live interactive classes per week, Chart Prime strategies and settings, and daily trade signals and setups provided by a professional analyst. So you can go ahead and do all those if you want. And yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None is financial advice. I truly believe Bone is going to explode inside of the long term. So we'll just see what happens there. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you want me to go over next. And as always, I'll be back with another video.